LEGO is finally phasing out the last of the classic castle factions from Pick-a-Brick, so let's quickly go over what this means, how to grab the remaining parts, and how to save a little extra money if you're planning on placing an order. For the past few years, Pick-a-Brick has been the main way to build up LEGO castle armies. It all started with the Black Falcons back in 2021 and eventually expanded to include the Lion Knights, Wolfpack, Forestmen, and more recently the Griffin, Kraken, Horse, and Snake Knights. About 6 months ago, most of the classic castle factions disappeared from Pick-a-Brick alongside the retirement of the Lion Knights Castle in Medieval Town Square. Now the last two remaining classic factions, the Lion Knights and Wolfpack, are officially on their way out as well. Unfortunately, the Wolfpack torso sold out within hours of the retiring parts going on sale, but as of recording, the Lion Knight torso, legs, and oval shield are still available at 50% off, making this the cheapest way to build a Lion Knight army. There are also quite a few other parts worth picking up while they're discounted. These brown plumes are only 5 cents each, the gold shoulder armor is down to 20 cents, this fantastic dark orange hairpiece is just 28 cents, and these dark green bushes are 49 cents a piece. If you want to browse everything yourself, just type 2026 mid-year exit into the Pick-a-Brick search bar, and I'll also leave a direct link in the description. Now, if you're planning on getting the Sea Serpent gift with purchase, you could always wait a few more days and place one larger order. That said, if there's a part of you that absolutely doesn't want to miss out on a certain piece, I'd honestly recommend placing a small order now. Last night, I ordered 20 Wolfpack torsos just to be safe, and they went out of stock about an hour later. If you did miss them though, it's not all bad. Plenty of Bricklink sellers still have them for around $1 each, so while it's not as good of a deal, they're definitely still available for cheap. Whether you're buying now or waiting a few days, you might as well save some extra money. I personally use Rakuten, which usually offers anywhere between 2.5% and 15% cash back on LEGO purchases depending on the promotion that's running. If you sign up using my affiliate link in the description, you'll also get $50 cash back after your first $50 purchase, so if you are already planning on placing a Pick-a-Brick order, it's a pretty nice bonus, and it helps support the channel as well. As for what this means going forward, this really feels like the end of the classic castle factions, at least for now. Aside from the upcoming Black Knights, which aren't even getting new torso or leg prints, LEGO seems more interested in creating completely new factions. Hopefully, that's because they're making room for what's next, and personally, I'd love to see an entirely new wave of affordable castle sets with multiple factions, rather than relying on expensive collector sets every few years. Right now though, the future is still pretty uncertain. We have a few leaked castle CMF figures coming in September that should have some useful castle parts. We know Series 30 is going to include 2 knights, and of course, there's a handful of Bricklink designer program sets. But when it comes to regular LEGO castle sets, we haven't heard anything for 2026 or even 2027. In the meantime, the sale is probably the cheapest opportunity we'll have to build up Lion Knight armies, with full figs costing roughly $1.50. So if you've been thinking about army building them, now is definitely the time. Let me know what you think about LEGO retiring the classic factions down in the comments, and tell me what you want to see from LEGO Castle in 2027. If you're hoping for a full castle wave like I am, I'd also encourage you to use the hashtag LEGOCastle2027 on social media. The more noise the community makes, the harder it is for LEGO to ignore, or at least in theory, so we might as well try. If you want to stay up to date on everything LEGO Castle, make sure to subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.